Hey y'all, today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And this is just going to be for the person that's on your mind whenever you come across the video for the title that comes out. It's a general reading. The first spread will be the energy between you and the person on your mind. Then we're going to pull a most likely outcome spread and advice cards. You can swap the roles around if that'll make it fit better for your situation. I've already pre-shuffled the cards before I started to save time for y'all on the video itself. And let's see, for Virgo, what's going on for Virgo? And it's just a weekly reading, so just in case you're wondering, Virgo. And also, it does not resonate for everybody. Everybody's story don't come out at the same time, just saying. All right, Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's the overall energy between you and this person. So whatever has happened, let me see what else comes out before I run my mouth. These roles can be swapped, but I'm reading this as on your side, you're the left side and they're on the right side. Whatever has happened between you and them, it was like pretty painful of an ending. It wasn't just a regular old ending that was cut and dry ending. It was drawn out and painful because the Ten of Swords. That's not just one sword in your back, and that's all it would take to kill the dude. But of course, there's 10 there that's in the reverse, which says, you know, that was in the past and that you're working through that currently. The heart of the spread has the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you and this person are energetically detaching from each other because the Eight of Cups is here as well in the connecting energy. But the Ace of Wands is also here. That could be trying to go towards someone new, honestly, or just go towards new things. You don't actually have a face or a picture of what you're wanting to go towards, but you want to go towards new things. So you're not really working on this situation. On your side, you have the Seven of Swords reversed, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Cups. So it's like you're not working on this situation. This can speak to in the past there was a lot of deceit or lies, stuff like that. Or it could just be honestly like guilt about whatever part you played in the situation. Like sometimes you could be replaying over the situation and analyzing it in your Virgo mode, you know, and you see things that you could have done differently towards the situation that helped contribute. And I'm not saying it was just your fault or just their fault, but if it's two people, there's always going to be things both people could have done differently, and you're like analyzing the situation and going over it and figuring out what that is you could have done differently. This person feels really abandoned and they feel very burdened at the same time. So they feel like they don't have their footing under them. They have the Ten of Wands, very burdened, Nine of Pentacles reversed, like they just don't even have their footing under them. Like they can't really even function daily without this connection. Like they feel like they don't know how to just do things on their own because maybe they've been used to you being around in some shape or form, and so they feel like they've lost their footing. That's the best way I can explain it, the way it looks. And on top of that, they feel very abandoned. They feel left out in the cold. But if you look at the card, the people that is in the card feeling abandoned and left out in the cold, there's a window there. They could go inside and be fine and not be abandoned anymore. So this person could go inside themselves and work on themselves and feel the love and within themselves, and they would not feel that sense of abandonment anymore, even if you weren't around. But I feel like that's the way they feel. Since they are alone, physically, they see that as being left out in the cold and by themselves. I don't see them trying to go towards other people, honestly, because this is the reason why I think that you just have this intention to go towards new things, but you don't have a face put on it yet. Because the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, and this is mutual energy, but look how this person is. They're in the Ten of Wands because the idea of going towards new things right now is too burdensome. They can't really even fathom it, in other words. It's just too much of a burden, mentally, emotionally, all those things, to go towards new things because they don't even have their footing very well under them, period. It's like getting through their day-to-day life is a challenge, honestly, because they're so focused on feeling that sense of abandonment by you. And it's not your fault they feel that way. That's just the way they're perceiving the situation since you and this person have split up. So let's see what the general or most likely outcome is for Virgo. What is the most likely outcome for Virgo? The overall, the Fool card in the reverse. So being reluctant to jump into new things, I feel like, your side and their side, just feeling a sense of reluctance to jump into new things. And that Eight of Cups came out in the mutual energy again, just like the first spread, it had the mutual energy. So you and this person are, since this is only a weekly reading, the Eight of Cups could show up if it was your reading, if it was your personal reading, and it came up 1 week and then it came up 6 more weeks. That would be legit, because energetically detaching can take a little while. It's not something that you just wake up from yesterday and say, okay, tomorrow I'm energetically detaching from a connection and bam, I'm done. It ain't like that. You already know that anyway, but I'm just saying the Eight of Cups is something that you're going through with the upcoming week, and it could even last longer than that. It's just everybody's different, and however long it takes you is how long it takes you. You know what I mean? So as far as anything between this person and you, there's nothing really serious going on as far as like with each other, like anything being successful. The heart of the spread, the reason I say that is the King of Wands is in the reverse in the heart of the spread. So that's saying, you know, not taking it very seriously. You feel like nothing's really going to happen between this person and you as far as being successful. You've made a decision as well as they have. The Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's making a decision to do what? To energetically detach. So on both sides, both people feel right now on the timelines you're headed down that the best thing to do is to detach from each other for whatever reason. I do feel like as the week progresses that this person will get more grounded and stable than they were, because they have the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So still feeling emotionally imbalanced, you know, out of balance in that aspect in some kind of way, very closed off emotionally, but that's like the Divine Bartender card. So that's taking that energy of water and fire and mixing it together in the perfect way, and it's probably being divinely orchestrated. It's probably the divine intervention trying to assist this person, honestly, because they feel like their footing has been snatched out from under them after the connection left with you. But this is showing that they're getting more grounded. They're just going to have to be patient with themselves, and over time it will be fine. They'll be fine. But they're very emotionally closed off. Even though they have a lot of emotion for you, yes they do, they're trying to detach, and that just feels very painful for this person. On your side, you have the Devil card in the upright, the Knight of Cups in the upright, and the Judgment reversed. So you're wondering if you made the correct decision, honestly, Virgo. I feel like that is your decision. Like, it's like, did you make the right decision by detaching from this person? Are you making the right decision? There is no wrong decision, right decision anyway. I mean, if it was relatively easy for this to break up and you to start going down another path, then that's what you should be doing. Honestly, the universe will make it easy for us to do whatever it is we can do. There's more than one right way to go. But if this was meant to come back together, it will come back together. But I feel like there's like these obsessive thoughts with the Devil card here in the Judgment reversed about, did you make the right decision? And honestly, I feel like yes, you did. If you feel like this was not something that was for your highest good or for their highest good, then yes, you made the correct decision by walking away. Who knows? If it's meant to come back together, just think about it in that way. For right now, the thing to do is to walk away because you feel like that's the right thing to do. If it's supposed to come back around, it will. So there's no need in rushing or worrying about it, because that just will manifest more fear and worry with the Devil card being there. I feel like that's just more like obsessive thoughts within yourself. When you get to analyzing the situation and you get in Virgo mode, it kind of gets you off balance a little bit. So let's get the best advice. I'm so sorry it's dark. I think this is the darkest I ever did a reading. The Eight of Pentacles in the upright. This is advice for you. Seven of Wands reversed. The Sun card reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. Five of Cups in the upright. So learn to spend some time alone with yourself. I think you're probably already doing that. You know, get in hermit mode, as a good old Virgo can do, or anybody can honestly do it. But work on doing things to work on yourself. That's inner work and stuff like that with this Eight of Pentacles here. Because I feel like that as you do that, then you'll realize you don't have to expect a certain thing to happen for you to find happiness, because that work you do on yourself, the Sun card will come out. That will be the happiest card in the deck. You'll find the inner happy switch. Your switch will be able to be turned on and flipped on by you on a conscious level just from doing the work on yourself after a little while. But you just have to learn to love you and love being alone with you. That should be like the top priority for right now. And then worry about a connection with a person, whether it's this person or any other person. All right, Virgo, that's been your weekly reading, and thank you so much for watching.